Hidden on a quiet street in Paris is one of the city's most surprising spiritual treasures, a place where miracles are said to have happened.
Today, we're taking you inside the Shrine of the Miraculous Medal, home to a world-famous apparition and a chapel that millions visit every year. And you might be surprised to see what is preserved here. It is afternoon in Paris, France, and we are off to our next destination, which is
The Shrine of the Miraculous Medal at Rue du Bac, which is the site where St. Catherine Labouré received, well, she had apparitions, and she received the Miraculous Medal, which we now venerate very much.
That's in the Catholic Church.
In the Catholic Church. And she also still has her incorrupt body there.
Yeah, so we're off to this shrine to visit it.
Yeah.
And it's our next stop in Paris. One more thing. So prior to coming to Paris for this particular visit, we didn't know about this site. And last night on the internet, I happened to stumble across a website that somebody puts together. It's called the Catholic Travel Guide.
Ah.
And if you're in Paris and interested in Catholic-related shrines, destinations, etc., they have a list of probably over a dozen sites to see, which include places like where we're going right now, the shrine. There's, I think, some shrine of St. Vincent de Paul. I think where his body also is.
Yes.
The basilica that we visited, Notre Dame, and other places of interest. So, again, Catholic Travel Guide. I will try to leave a link for it because it's got some great information in the video notes. And speaking about Catholic-related things to see in Paris, France, we had mentioned when we were at Sainte-Chapelle that there was a note in the audio guide that at Notre Dame they have a relic of the Crown of Thorns. And so when I looked that up afterwards, it was saved in the fire of 2019.
Miraculously.
And began to be displayed again at the end of 2024. I think December 2024, they had a ceremony for it. And now, at least when we're here, on the website it says that it's presented for veneration on the first Friday of every month. So if you're in Paris and want to see that, the first Friday of the month is when you'd want to go to the Cathedral of Notre Dame.
The Shrine of the Miraculous Medal is located at 140 Rue du Bac in Paris, in the 7th arrondissement, just a short walk from the Seine and not far from the Musée d'Orsay.
It's tucked inside a courtyard, so you enter through a small passageway that opens into this peaceful space. The outside of the chapel is modest, almost understated, something you might walk past without realizing what's inside. It has a simple facade, a quiet courtyard, and a sense of calm that feels worlds away from the busy Paris streets.
This site is of the Marian apparitions to St. Catherine Labouré in 1830. Catherine, a young novice with the Daughters of Charity, reported that the Virgin Mary appeared to her several times inside this chapel. Mary asked Catherine to create what became the Miraculous Medal. Our Lady made this promise in her own words. But come to the foot of this altar. Here the graces will be poured out over all the people who will ask them with confidence and fervor, great and small. The significance of this medal lies in its miraculous powers, said to bring about healing, protection, and countless graces to those who wear it with faith. It serves as a physical reminder of Our Lady's love and protective presence in our lives. Today, millions of people around the world wear this medal. The devotion grew worldwide and the chapel became a place of pilgrimage.
When you step inside, the atmosphere immediately changes. The chapel is bright, elegant, and filled with artwork and information that tell the story of the apparitions. Your eyes are drawn to the main altar, where a statue of the Virgin Mary stands with rays streaming from her hands, the image that appears on the Miraculous Medal.
This chapel is simple. Yet it has an incredible beauty and a sense that's just an indescribable peace. Above the altar, you'll see a beautiful image of Mary, who appeared to St. Catherine. The chapel has delicate blue and green accents, creating a serene and prayerful space. The side altars and stained glass windows add to the beauty, and you often see pilgrims quietly praying, lighting candles, or reflecting in silence.
The seating area gives you a wonderful view of the entire chapel, and as you walk around, you can feel the history and devotion that have filled this space for nearly 2 centuries.
One of the most moving areas of the chapel is the glass reliquary, holding the incorrupt body of St. Catherine Labouré. In Catholic tradition, an incorrupt body, one that does not decay naturally, is considered a sign of extraordinary holiness. Catherine has rested here since 1933. There is a chair, and it's displayed on a side chapel on the right, and this is the same chair where Our Lady sat in her first apparition of the night between 18 and 19th of July, 1830. You'll also find a reliquary with the relics of Saint Louise of Marillac, co-founder of the Daughters of Charity. It's a beautiful reminder of the community's long legacy of service in the church.
Inside the chapel, you'll find informational displays that tell the story of St. Catherine Labouré. They outline the details of the apparitions, Catherine's life as a daughter of charity, and how the Miraculous Medal devotion spread across the world. Before you leave, there's a small gift shop offering miraculous medals, prayer cards, and religious items. Here you can pick up a meaningful souvenir or gift.
So we went to the chapel and we saw St. Catherine Labouré, her incorrupt body. And it was very respectful, very quiet. You didn't not a bunch of people taking pictures. There was pictures, but not a lot.
Yeah, so this shrine, if you come to find it, you're not going to see a visible structure from the street that looks like a church.
Yeah.
We're walking down the street and it's just a row of buildings, and there's an entryway like in the middle of all these buildings, and then that leads to where the shrine is. So
very easy to miss.
Yeah, very easy to miss unless you are specifically seeking it out.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Whether you visit for faith, history, or curiosity, the Shrine of the Miraculous Medal is one of Paris's most peaceful and inspiring places, and it's one of the special hidden gems to visit in the city, especially if you're interested in spirituality and the Catholic Church.
It's a reminder that some of the city's most powerful experiences aren't found in grand monuments. Sometimes they're hidden in quiet chapels. Thanks for joining us on this visit. If you enjoyed discovering this hidden gem, please like and subscribe for more adventures with us on the places where we go.